Hello. Um, if you don't know me, my name is Kevin. My wife and I, we are Leave It to Comics. Normally, I am doing. Normally, I do comic books. Call Heather, honey. Um, Normally, I do comic book sales shows and stuff. I'm gonna start doing. Can't really show the other one here. Some Lego builds. Um, it's something different. I used to love to build Legos, and we moved, and I don't really have a lot of room to put them, so I quit doing them. The last one I did was a TIE fighter that was 2 foot tall, foot and a half wide, foot and a half deep. So it's sitting on a cabinet downstairs. So I'm going to be doing little ones. Nothing huge, nothing great. If you're interested, keep an eye out. I will put the Lego number in the title so that you know what it is. Today is I'm going to pull this up here. Pull it up. So I am not a technical person. You can see my setup is cheap and my phone. So that's what you're going to see for the other. We're doing the Sonic. It's a Sega Genesis controller, Sonic the Hedgehog. I may get through it. I hope so. I got this at the Lego store here in Omaha at the Gretna Outlet Mall. It was part of a free promotion. Hi, honey. Doing this one. And I guess that's about it. I'll probably just ramble just as much as I build. So there we go. That's Tupelo. Let's go over to the single overlay. And get this bad boy opened up. These things are listed on eBay from like $30 to $80. So helps if you look at it. Just a second. I want it open, but I don't want to actually destroy the box. So, bag 1, bag 2. There's the book. We'll be doing it by the book because that's the way it should. Somewhere. All right. Here is the. Come on. Get my fingers to work with me. This is the sheet of. This is the sheet of. Whoop. Let me get it over here. The sheet of stickers. It has the Japan stickers, the UK stickers, and the US stickers. These are for the back, and I don't remember where this one went on the picture. Let's see. Okay. That one goes there. These go down here. And on the other side, you get your choice of which Sega Genesis. I'm doing this sideways, so work with me here when I don't pay much attention. And then your A, B, and C. So you can do it any way you want. I don't normally put stickers on because I like to keep it complete. over there. Yay! Let me turn that a little bit there. Set these in a pile off the side. Yeah, I'm working on a piece of cardboard on a table so I don't lose all my pieces. Not gonna say I'm not going to. This is my first build for these and first time I've ever done Legos on a video. So, and the smalls are out. Can we see? Slide these over here. All right, what do we got? Let's do this by the book. Hey, they did it. They just cut it open and they went dumpy, dumpy, dumpy. Okay. That's not the one I wanted. There's the first one. Got it. Yay. Now make sure you're only turning one page at a time. I went from 1 to 6, which means I missed a couple of pages in here. Now the normal person would, of course, put sort them out so that they're not searching. But me being not the normal person, I don't sort them out right well enough, and I'm searching. All right, got another one of those? Yes, we do. Boom. And another L. If I do a reasonably good job and don't totally bore everybody, and anybody knows anybody at Lego, I would be thankful to anybody if they had a connection. This one goes in like so. So I'm actually doing it like the book says, and then I'll have to get set up a little bit better. I only have my phone and a camera that's mounted on my computer right now, so I will end up having to get something different. This one back upright. Or nope. I'm looking at the controls. There we go. And then there was another corner piece. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, I'm not very fast at this, guys, so bear with me, please. Blue. I'm also looking to make sure that's green. Making sure over my shoulder here that if there's anybody chatting and saying hi or saying you're taking too long or something. Here's this piece. Goes like so. And then we got a long single the only long single one we got. This one goes in here. Another one of these with the pumps up. Huh, we're making another one. Okay. When you're working on it and you don't forget, so now you just start going, what did I do wrong? Again, I turned way too many pages at once. There's the other one right there. And a single block square, one by one by one. Alrighty, bada boom, bada boom. Pretty boring here. Thank you for the couple of people that are putting up with my monotonous talking here. And excuse me. With a white, this goes out. Come on, hands. There it is. Get my eyeballs on here working. Make sure I'm finding the right piece. I put it around there. This one. There we go. And I get another one of these here. And the last one of these here, I think. Bada boom. Okay. Let's not work another one or two. And then this goes here. There we go. First subset completed. Now we have two greens, twos. It's really hard to see all my control box. This goes behind here. I don't know why they didn't just make one piece that would do that instead of having two, but that's why I don't make decisions like that, because I would question them and go, but why don't we? We need two squares. We have one of these, so we're going to put this like this. Set that down. And then we're going to put, whoa, that's not what I wanted. See, that's why you got to pay attention. If I'm not doing it to where you guys see it or anything, let me know, because I tend to pull stuff towards me when I'm working on it and I'm not paying attention to what is going on. Thank you for the two people that are here right now putting up with me. We turn this over, and then these go here. And here. We'll set that down. All right. Now we flip it back over, it says. Not sure what that was. And we're going to grab 2 of these single square flats. And they're going to go on here. All right, we get, looks like, hold on here. We get a double of this. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, see, I've already made a mistake. See, these show a round, which is this one, which would be shorter. That would make it even, where I had grabbed the good ones and they were too tall. So you can see why I've been out of the mix for a while. I can't even pick the right one. I'll get better. I'll get back up to where I can do, let's see, regular. I need one of the caps, one of the brown caps. It goes on here. One of the, it shows tan. There they are. There's the tan. The tan 2. Am I? Yeah, I'm moving too fast, I guess, for this phone to keep up with the square. A double. I need to get one of those removers again. I used to have one. There might be one downstairs in one of my sets. They make an orange remover that is so handy. It's the dark blue. I need one of these here. My wax single square came over here. That's what I heard. There we go. I did not have it snapped on good. So now we're going for the white triple here, which is now going to the other side. This is going here. A brown, a tan is going on the outside. The brown is going here. All right. Now I have this piece. That finished. Oh, nope. Where are we at? And the green too. The green too goes here. Okay. Now we are facing this way. This one goes here. And there's a, so is it brown? Nope, a black, 2 flat cover. Brown cover. Looks good here, and your Cowboys won. Yeah, they were playing the Mighty Giants today, so. And I get another. The Cowboys are pretty good against the Giants. Not against defending Super Bowl champ. Don't give them too much credit yet. They'll find a way to screw it up. I have faith. I have mustard seed faith. All right, we get one of these going this way, guys. So now we got a little this way, a little that way, and a lot of. We're going to get 3 caps. I get a flat cap here, a flat tan one, a flat brown one, kind of like a checkerboard here, a flat, that's a green one, here's a tan one, and here's another brown one. This finishes this step. All right, what have we got here? All right, now I am going to make, I'm going to have to figure out a 1 piece of cardboard for this because this splits is annoying. Okay, guys, I have to find blue piece with a round spot. Come on, guys, here we go. There we go. There's that. 2 sections flat. And that will go here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, you're like great. Or blue. That one goes there. I can add 2 blue. Come on, 2 blue. A big one. Okay, guys. Yep, that one's a dark one. Now, remember those ones I screwed up and used earlier? I'm using those now because they get a little yellow control dots on them. I guess I'll call it a control dot. It's a yellow dot. And those come in here. Like listening to a long, monotonous story about lands far, far away. We're not doing too bad, guys. We're halfway through bag 1. And I don't know that I put anybody to sleep yet. I have 1 dark brown, 1 dark brown cover. That goes on here. Okay, I was off screen there. I'm sorry. And there's a piece that I was supposed to be putting together. You forgot to yell at me and tell me if I'm off screen. Looks like I get 2 more dark brown with single squares. And I get one of these fancy red tops. Like a Mitsubishi engine, it's a red top. And it goes with the little what's that little car? No, come on. What's that little car on there? That's kind of cool. It goes like that. That's what the book says. And now the book also says I need another one of these and a 2 This is gonna have to be one of these. But it shows a dark blue. I'm not sure, guys. What is this one dark? Yep, there we go. There's my dark blue. Right here. And right here. Can you hear me, hon?
Yeah.
Okay, that means yes. Okay. I have a piece stuck in my book. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm having confusions here. Let me go backwards a little bit because, see, I have no more. That's a 2 brown there, right there. But I might have these round ones. This is supposed to be bag 1. Let me go back and see if I was supposed to use a round one instead of a square earlier. I will be right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to go see if I... There we go. Right there and right there. I put squares where the round ones are supposed to be. Fortunately for me, that's not a huge deal. I don't think. No, I can pop this off. No, I don't need you. This is where you're not too far into it and you can still make adjustments when they need to be because you're not like on the final countdown. And then you can just put it right back on. And the only reason anybody knows any difference is because I'm on YouTube and I have streamed it to a couple people. Now, if somebody ever watches this in the future, learn from my mistakes. I am here to help you learn. All right, now we are back up here. We have the pieces that it calls for. There's 2. 1, 2. Look at that. It's actually have the right pieces, and I have the blue piece that goes on top. I didn't use those up. And I have the 2. I already snapped these 2 together. So these go. This goes here. I'm too far off the center, aren't I? Maybe that'll help. It's a little crooked to me, but you guys get the point. And then this one is going to go here. Look at that. Boom, boom. I believe what I am attempting to put together right now, guys, is that. Now, I don't... Yeah, it's starting to look like that, kind of. You can kind of see it. And we got some more blue pieces coming in here. Let's see. We got a 4. Dark blue 4. That goes over here. We got a 4 like this. Remember to make sure you get them snapped in tight so that it doesn't fall apart. A 2. Nope. And then you're going to use the last 2 of these. One is going to be facing outward, and one is going to be facing this word. Would that be Squidward? Okay. Here's this little piece. Now, what color? They're dark, so I'm gonna have to go with blues. It's got 2 blue circles, and then well, there we go. And that is going to go on to turn around in my fingers so that I can actually do what I'm supposed to do. Don't push the whole thing over. Make sure, see, this is another where you have to make sure you get everything snapped. There you go, snapped in. Okay. So we are done with the 35th step, guys. I'm kind of wondering if I'm actually going to make this work. This. One, 2, and boom. Oh yeah, Green, I do. If I don't use the instructions, this whole thing will turn into looking like some preschooler made it, and it would actually probably the preschooler would out Lego me. I draw stick people that have broken arms, and I'm not very good at that. I don't follow the instructions. This is one of the few things in life I follow the instructions on. And even when Amy is telling me to do things, I don't follow instructions. But this one I do. I want my Legos to look like they're supposed to. Not like some nut job. Okay, we got brown and green. That's not working like I want it to. Okay. And that goes like that. This goes in the hole on the top. You have to get it in the right hole, guys. You got to get it in the right hole. If you don't, it won't fit. And just because you can push harder does not mean it's going to fit. That's what it's supposed to look like, guys. There. Now we get some green, blue, green, blue. Make sure they're put together right. There we go. So far, so good. Let's show you what I have here. Without a glare, there we go. So far, it looks like it's supposed to. That's scary. Nothing fell off of it. That's good. All right. Now we're going to get 1, 2 of these. And okay, we're going to build this 3 times. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2. And then these go on facing outward. Boom. 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 All right. Now we set this up here, and it shows we get to build smaller. It says I need 8 of these. All right, let's start with putting this together first. Let's do what it says in order. Right, guys? Is it not always good to do what it says in the order that it says to do it? Not always, but you know, if you're building Legos, order is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let your body hit the floor. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, look at that. See? I am no master Lego builder. I'm not even a maniac. Zach was a Lego maniac. Zach was the original Lego maniac. All right. These got that little cool thing on the end. These hook on the end ones. Bada boom. Bada bing. And if I did this correctly, yay! 1. 1. 1. Yay! We're doing pretty good, guys. We haven't broke it yet, so we're doing good. This goes in the middle. This goes in the middle. Snap goes a weasel. They say pop, snap. If Lego ever gets wind of this, they'll probably cancel me. We don't want him as our sponsor. But if Lego is watching and they do want to sponsor somebody who is just starting from the beginning and going up, you know, I'm not asking for anything much, maybe just discounts. That would be cool. All right. Now it says take this. Take that there. Bada boom. Bada bang. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost like a bat signal. Now, we're going to take the big one. What do we got here? Okay. 2 3x3s. Bring this in here. Snap that there. Where's my other 3x3? Right underneath it. There we go. Snap it right there. This one goes here. This one goes here. Here. And here. This piece goes here. We're rolling through, guys. Oops. Look at that. I spoke too soon. All right. That's step 45. Now, step 46. We're going to put this on here. Making sure that I just snapped off that one. Okay, so what you do is you come back here and you make sure. I lost my whole bottom. Okay, guys, I'm not sure what I just did. Oh, would you look at that? That's what you get when you're not paying full attention to what you have. It all presses together. This then, flip it back around. This goes like so. This goes like so. This goes like so. Now, look at that. It says empty bag 2. I have just finished bag 1. Here is bag 1 finished. Let me get it over here. This side is just the blue. All right, guys. And because the Lego is awesome, I have leftover pieces, which I don't have a little container with me right now. I'm going to put back in this bag because these are great for lost spots or if you're custom building. I don't do a lot of custom building anymore. I did when I was 40 years younger. But now I'm old. Okay, we're going to set that part we just got done with away off the side. And we go into the bag 2. I think I have bored everybody to sleep, honey. Yes, I think I have bored everybody to sleep. Everybody that was watching before is now gone and said, this is not Sunday afternoon. We are not watching football. This is not football. It's not anything fancy. I don't even have music playing in the background. I have 150 followers and I don't get monetized. I don't make anything off this. That's just fun for me. Me and Amy do this for fun. She's not out here right now. She's doing other stuff. But it's just fun time for us. That's a lot. Okay. I'm going to go with dark gray. Dark gray and pink. Look at that pink. 3 on each side. We grab a couple of these red ones. They go, shows the other way. So we'll put these on. And we're putting the square ones on. And it says there's one of these. And this goes like this. No, it doesn't. See, I'm about to screw everything up. It's all color coded, and I tried to put the front on the back or the back on the front, and that is not how the cookie crumbles. This is. That's what it shows. I'm doing this with the cell phone, so see, now it looks like it's supposed to. I apologize for all the people that are watching and or pick this up on the rewind or somewhere down the line, and they're like, he doesn't know what he's doing. No, I don't. I never said I was professional. Well, I'm a professional, but just not Lego builder, unfortunately. Okay, they have some fancy ones here. All right, it's got 2 spots. This is going to go like that, it says. Find another one here. You know, most of the people that you find that do Legos on YouTube and stuff are professionals, and they are very good at what they do. I would make the joke that I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express last night, but I didn't even do that. I stayed at home. I stayed at home in my soft bed. This one. And if you're not careful, guys, when you're doing this, sometimes they don't like to stay together. Just one of these tannish twos. We're at 54. Hey guys, we're in the middle of the book. That means we're better than halfway done now. And you're like, OMG, we have to listen to more of this. All right, what do we got? The rounded pieces. These are going to go. Oh, something's not right here. That's what I thought. Something wasn't right here. These are going here. Did you hear that? That's a snapped in. It is so soothing because you know that is not coming apart. And you're like, until I have to take it apart, and then I have to wonder if I actually have the right tool anymore. We went to the Lego store at Mall of America many moon ago, and that was exciting. If you ever get a chance to go to the Lego store, to one of the big Lego stores, I suggest taking it. It's so much fun. There's so much to do. The Lego store here in Omaha was very helpful. I'm looking for the piece that I need, and I'm not seeing it. And that might be more of a me problem. There we go. That one goes there. Now I turn this. this way, and this is going to go over here. I can keep this together, guys. I can keep it together. Okay, I'm going to do a quick show here where I'm at right now. Try not to glare you, but that piece I just snapped in right here is where the Sega Genesis logo is right here. So we're doing pretty good. All right, it says put the sticker on it. I am not going to put the sticker on it. I don't particularly use the stickers just because. Okay. I just went and skipped another page or two. I went from 55 to 61, so 57. Here's 58 and 59. All right, let me grab this back. I get one of the smooth ones. It goes right here. And two of the twos that are flat. The two that's flat. It goes right here. And a two that's flat. That goes right here. All right. Now, the singles that are flat. They go one here and one here. If this goes over and does very good, I'll be doing some more of these. I have a 5-pack of BrickHeads from Star Wars, and I have a 5-pack of BrickHeads from Harry Potter that I'm looking at doing. This snaps on here. So now we are putting the controller together. Okay, we get these corner pieces. One goes here. One goes here. We get these 4 of these. I'm pulling it off the side. I keep pulling it off the side. I apologize, guys. I'm watching it in my hands, not on the screen, so I continually pull to the left, and that causes issues for you guys, and I apologize for that. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got some fancy parts. We got some flat 6. That goes, flat 6 goes here. Then we have this piece. Yeah, no, that's not right. That doesn't look good at all.
Hey.
Huh?
Just so you know, I'm going to turn it up one in here.
Okay.
All right.
This is going to go here, here. Here. This is not making a whole lot of sense. gotta have some more of those. Let's do. Yep, there it is. There's the other side of the control. There we go. So I need a square one. Oh, that's not a square one. That's a square one. I did something wrong. Guys. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm not saying I didn't, but I'm saying it looks like I might not have. Okay. This. Is that making noise out there, honey? It's 40769. It's the Sonic the Hedgehog Sega controller. We got this yesterday at the Lego store. Sorry if I'm not too attentive. I'm looking at the controller trying to figure out where I am making a mistake, and I'm doing this off my phone, so these are ones, if you spent $130 in the store, they were giving this away.
I do have the microwave going, so if you hear something in like 8 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
If you were able to, if you spent $130 at the Lego store, these were free. Anybody that buys at the Lego store knows that $130 is not hard. I got a gift card from one of my daughters for Father's Day, and that's what I used it for. Some new Legos. I'll be doing some of those here over the next time frame. I got 5-pack of BrickHeads for Harry Potter and Star Wars each. I got a Batmobile, this. So we'll be doing some more. This is my first one. I haven't done Legos in a long time, so I thought I'd give it a try. I'm not tech savvy, so I am doing this on I have a regular camera on my computer, and I'm doing this with my cell phone, and it's kind of not liking me right now because I keep going in and out of picture, especially when I'm looking for stuff. Or trying to figure out where I'm supposed to put stuff. I do have the manual right here, so I'm doing it by the books. Support the boy. I didn't sort it out well. And the parts I need are not just looking at me going, hey, here I am. I need it. Not that. This one. This one right here. Bada boom, bada boom. There we go. Oh, and a square flat. I have more thumbs than I do fingers, it feels like. Okay, we'll set this down for a minute. And grab this one, and this one. See what else it tells me. Okay. I got one of these goes under here. Squares to go there. Nope, guys, that's not the one you want. These are not the parts you need. It's an old Jedi mind trick. One, where'd the other one go? That's the other way. That goes that way. That goes this way. There we go. Now with this, you're going to go on here. There we go, guys. That's gonna works out pretty snazzy. And we do the same thing over going the other way. When I find the other two pieces and the other of this one. Bada boom, bada bing. My camera is like, I don't need to focus this much in my life. Right, I get this. This goes here. Goes there. That goes there. Where did the other one go? Right next to it, where I put it. I put that there. I did. And I thought I was being slick. All right. Now we put this one. That goes right there. Now we are looking like we are holding the Sega controller almost. Here's what the other side looks like. I have to get it over. I'm sorry, I'm not doing this very well, but all right. 1, 2, 3. That down here. 1, 2, 3. It says I need 3 of them. Okay. Okay. If you can't do it with them all in your hand, set them down. Just like I was going to try and hold all 3 of them and be the macho man and just get this all right. It didn't work like that. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And now I get a circle in the center. And I get these circular pieces that go around to make the ring around the rosy. 1, 2, 2 more fingers, 3 and 4. And at that point, it says to put the corners on, the bottom corners of the controller. Boom and boom, guys. All right, we are going to put the 4-way on here. And we grab this one. That goes there.
Hey.
Hmm.
That sound you might be getting might be feedback from the microphone.
I know I turned my hearing aid off. This microphone is turned off, so all I have is this one.
Okay.
So
I don't
am
know
I
what
getting
it is then.
feedback out there?
Well, we just hear that.
Yeah, out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of it. I have never had it before.
Okay. I just
I know.
wanted to let you know.
It's feedback from the microphones, but I just don't know why. Yeah, my microphone is turned off, and I asked. One, two. If you're getting feedback, let me know. I'm having technical difficulties with some of these. I'm using a phone, a computer. I have hearing aids, so I've had to take out my main hearing aid that runs my microphone. So, okay, this one goes together. This goes up on top. I get 4 pieces to cover this up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, I moved the phone to the other side, honey. So I'm working with the phone cord over on the other side. And I have the microphone on the phone apart. Okay. I use these 2. We flip it over. These 2 are going like this and like this. To go like that. We're getting close to the end, guys. We have the gray one. The gray one goes here. Whoop, I about took that off. And the green ones go down here. Now, when I finish, you'll see a little difference because I don't do the stickers like I said earlier. Just a personal preference. But I'm going to set this down here. And This gray one up here would get the Sonic sticker here, and these 3 across the bottom would get these stickers put on them. My personal preference to not put stickers on. If you put the stickers on, I'm glad, because it's just something that I don't particularly care for. So everybody does their stuff different. So I just thought I would let you know why I'm not doing it on mine. We put this together, and we're putting the base. Just drop it. It's not important, right? It's just not important. That's what my fingers just said. We're going to put the corners rounds on here. These are fairly simple put together so far. It's the base to hold the controller. We got the red one to go there. Now I have a tan that goes in the middle. Okay. And it gets these 2 ramps on it. Look at that, it's making it nice and covered up and all that. All right. We're an hour and 12 minutes into this build. Wow. All right, we go to the controller here. This gets 1, 2, and then these get put on like this, and like this, and this goes on one side, and then bada boom. And then we get 2 of these. Boom. Boom. This goes, whoops, like so. And this one goes like so. All right, now we snap this on here, this on here, and then this gets put on these outside ones here. Now this will tilt. There's one more. That's it, guys. This sets like this. Okay, maybe not tilt it back so far. Now again, without the, I'm going to slide this stuff here. I'm going to have to go back through and double check and make sure I have everything there. But I'm going to probably give somebody insomnia or something. There's what it looks like done on that side. And then you turn it up. This is this side. Now again, it's kind of hard to tell. I'll put it like that. I don't have the labels on. You can see the okay, I am missing a piece. And I don't know where, I don't seem to have it. Okay. Hold on. Now I'm making everybody sick now. I'm sorry. If you notice on the box, there's a gray piece right there. Notice on here, it shows right above here is where the gray piece is supposed to be. And I don't have that gray piece. So maybe I missed a piece or it slid somewhere, but that is the only thing there. Now let's turn it around and turn the box around. It's just very unprofessional of me. There we go. And you can see that matches pretty darn good. Except for I don't have the labels on, but it matches up pretty darn good. So I'm going to switch over to the other camera so that you're not getting any more crazy video. So there it is. So without the labels, I'm missing, like I said, no, it's black. It's in there. It was just really hard to see in there. So there's your controllers, your little thumb thing. Yeah, it's there. I just had to look at it a little better. We do have some leftover pieces. So that is the first of my Lego builds. We'll see if it goes over decent. And I will see if I can get a better setup, because my phone in here, literally, this is what I was at. So it works okay. We'll figure it out. We can figure it out together. Somebody tell me a better job on how we can do it. Give me a link for a good camera that'll fit up there that's decently priced. So Legos. I got Batman head, one of the Batman helmet tops, Star Wars something or other over there. I've got a Star Wars ship to do, a Batmobile, and then the brick heads that I've previously said. So I might do like 2 brick heads a show, just so I can make them last a little longer. But other than that, thanks all of you that actually came in and checked out what I got. And y'all have a good night now. Peace.